We have got ourselves a little bit of Bungie drama to cover in today's video. We're going to be talking about Bungie has disabled the comments on one of their most recent videos. This has left the community on Reddit and elsewhere speculating as to why. The video and title is called Destiny 2 Lightfall Art Developer Insights. In today's video, we'll watch through it a little bit so we can see what's going on in here and what maybe happened.
Time we saw concept art from the art team, and I was like, whoa. And I kept sending this concept art to friends and tests, like, yo, you gotta check this out.
We get to design a new character, something that we've never seen before.
We went into like the toy box and pulled out like the coolest, biggest action figures that we had.
One of the superpowers of the team is your life experience, right? How do you see the world? Everybody sees the world differently. Art team, like,
Oh, they killed it.
Just as a quick pause, a lot of people have been saying, and I've been hearing, that the concept art kind of is better than the stuff that we actually got. So I think that that's the sentiment that's being pushed, and the, kind of the agenda that's being pushed with a lot of this stuff.
the blue sky phase is a really important part of our process.
It's just like, sky's the limit. You can kind of do whatever you want.
This one is funny right here. So a lot of people were hating on the Titan super for Strand because it's light attack, heavy attack. And the concept art is so sick. This is like a Titan with a flamethrower. This is unbelievable. Also, there was other concept art that they posted that was basically, here, I'll pull up the image. This was the concept art right here. It was like a Titan that's like summoning a dragon or something, like a Strand dragon. How cool would that be? Instead, we got crab hands, but we could have had a flamethrower. So a lot of people roasting Bungie in the comments for like, damn, this concept art is crazy, and what we got kind of sucked.
This is where you don't get like limited by anything.
You hear
Is a fair
people
criticism?
throwing these words over and over again. Action, blockbuster, colorful. So we take notes and we take those and like, guys, we got 2 weeks. You know, we're gonna do this really cool exploration.
What is that? Dual wielding?
A lot of those things, you know, that you see on the screen, they're those seeds that come from those 2 weeks where we do all the blue sky form.
I kind of like that more, where they're looking back, shooting at all of them.
Continue the, you know, the blue sky phase for concept.
Most things around in Destiny are sort of ruined or broken. It's post-apocalyptic. I think a lot of people were expecting something dark, but we wanted to sort of surprise that a little bit. Like, actually, you're in a bright, vibrant city.
One of the things that we always want to do in our team is not just do things for the sake of, oh, this looks
It is a bright, vibrant city, but it's completely like empty. It's like a ghost town.
cool.
There's all these storms that go by. So like when you have sort of like a lighthouse and you have lights that go off and sirens that go off to kind of tell people where they are.
Another interesting thing is, you know, we got the Strand coming up, so we want to give players a playground where they can go around up and down, left and right. New Moon is definitely very different from our previous release. Starting all the brainstorming is like, all right, team, Destiny is going to have a new character, something that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
When we conceived of the Cloud Striders, we wanted to create a heroic archetype that was distinctly non-Guardian, something that pushed the extent of what you thought.
I hate that they just killed him off, though.
The most important part of the Cloud Striders to me is the sacrifice that they're making, which is, unlike the Guardians, they don't have unlimited lives. They only get one shot, and in fact, it's even shorter because they have like a 10-year lifespan from when they start their service.
Once I heard that, I was like, okay, can we reflect in the visuals, like the age? We wanted to show the age. When we're talking about what's the anti-Guardian visually, what is going to make these guys like, whoa, what is that? I've never seen that in Destiny.
We ended up with a 9 foot tall superhero. Callus is an interesting character. His opulence, the greed, the gluttony. He looks like he's drooling gold. He's got jewels everywhere. He's got toe rings.
My semblance matches my inner.
He looks like a Boy Scout.
What does it mean to be transformed into like a disciple, right? Like, is he even Cabal anymore?
So I think you and I are a little more loose when we do concepts.
Yeah.
Like you and I do more like sketchy loose stuff. I get excited for that.
I don't know. I have a favorite one that I did, which is like really. I don't even know if we should show it. It's a picture. It's like it's an animated GIF of Callus, and he's like rotating and he's sparkling.
You can't contain the Callus like opulence, right?
Yeah.
He has to come through. Players know this. Players know this Callus. So this is a new Callus that join forces with the witness.
This calls for a toast, does it not?
We don't want to come up with just like great visuals.
Yeah, like every detail has to support the theme or the story.
From the colors, from the shapes, from the function, where it fits with the characters. That's one thing that this team does really well. There's a lot of thought going behind all the concepts and the ideas. And seeing the demos, like seeing in the game, trying things out, getting inspired by that, going in, doing the concepts, and then coming back, and the back and forth between the teams. Seeing it done, like complete. We have the flow from the Wind of Neptune, and then we have all the flow from like Strand, and how it's kind of like
that
coming
makes
together, right? There's something about like teamwork where like things are pollinating each other, and by the end it becomes like these very cohesive products. So it's really cool to see it all together.
All right. So basically, we've watched through all of it now. We can see the entirety of what's happening. A lot of other images have been posted of the concept art. And the Destiny community has given a ton of criticism to Bungie, basically saying that the concept art is way better than what was delivered. And I think that was largely the sentiment. I did look up a Reddit post, and people were saying that there were, transphobic comments due to, the pronouns being put in their names and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the reason why they took it down. Other people were saying that there was like death threats in the comments. So the community is getting pretty crazy. There's some like identity politics being tied into these trailers. I would hope people would just focus on the game and their criticisms of the game and things don't get too crazy, but definitely some spicy drama today. Let me know your thoughts about why Bungie disabled the comments on this video down below, and make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all the news in Destiny 2. Smash the like button. See you in the next one. Later.